As I've said before, not every job on the Career Exchange goes according to plan. Sorry about the noise from the lift. So, Stratfield, Westfield. Okay. Picked up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Took me an hour to get loaded. Bear in mind it was faults on. Longer than you like, but happens sometimes. Then, of course, so you're leaving at 7. You've got to go round the 25 and to Stratford. That took me 2.5 hours because it's that time of the morning. There's traffic jams and all that kind of stuff. Got there. The guy said he's supposed to be here at 8. What are you going to do, mate? They were very sympathetic. They put me on a bay. Put me on a bay next to a curtain-sided lorry that needed to unload with a Moffat. He said, you can't. He went, oh, I can't unload with a Moffat. They put you next to me. He said, don't worry. He said, I've shut the curtain up. I'm fed up. I've done this. This happened all week. So then, what a lovely guy. He unloaded with a Moffat for me. Put it on the ramps because the ramps are built for 18 tonnes, not 7.5 tonnes, and they haven't got hydraulics, so you back straight onto them, they go straight on the concrete. I'm too low. Then it was 2 drops. The second one, first that was one to go to the perfume store on the first floor, then this one to go to the perfume store on the second floor. I had a guy helping me, and if he hadn't have been there, guy in the loot, his name's Avis. What a guy, without him I'd be lost. So then he said, you want to get on base 20 onwards, 30 onwards rather than 20 onwards because the lift at 20 is broken. So we got onto bay 20, which meant that then had to go up the lift, onto the thing, down to the basement, through the basement, and then up to the lifts going up, because the side that I was on, the lifts only went down, they didn't go up. As it was, I dragged it up the ramp. 2 lifts, got in the first lift, that packed up, managed to get out the second lift. I'm now in the second lift, on floor number 1, 5-10 minutes, lift's not working. Stuck in the lift with 2 pallets of perfume. They're probably expecting these 20 minutes, half an hour ago, but the buzzer's going. No one's coming. Fortunately, I'm not claustrophobic. So, I mean, I started this job at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's now 11 o'clock, and I'm stuck in a lift in Stratford. And then when I get down to the lorry, they'll probably say that I was parked in a bay too long. Oh, door's opening. See if it works. Wish me luck. Just a supplemental. Got out the lift. That's pleasing. Now we seem to have some kind of dystopian nightmare where the lifts are broken, no one's coming, I've got a ton of perfume which I can't really leave because it's worth a fortune. I have quickly run upstairs to explain to the people what they're waiting for. I don't know what else to do. Sit tight, I guess. Yay! Moving lift. I had to drag them round to the other side of the building to find another set of lifts, which I'm now about to take one at a time. So I'm frightened. You take them out in 2 in one go, it busts the lift. Now, I'm going to have to leave a pallet unattended while I run it round. Hopefully it'll be okay. And of course, here we are at the perfume shop, and I have to wait for them to unpack the pallets and count it all to make sure it's all there. Of course they do, it's perfume, it's very expensive. If you wait a bit of waiting time on this job. I'm stuck in another lift now. This is getting like a comedy of errors. This thing's shut. Look. Nothing's happening. It's going. I'm gonna get out. I feel like that geezer in The Prisoner. I keep looking over my shoulders expecting some great big ball to come chasing me. They just don't want me to leave. It's understandable, of course, but I'm going to go back to the truck now, and I'm really going to hope that when I leave the place, they don't turn around and say, you've been here too long. Because it's not my fault. It's their elevators. Look, I'm back in Alice. I'm out. Oh, stuck in the lift twice. I rung the ship up. I got a little bit of, no, I've got a fair amount of handball, not quite what it should be, but I ain't going to cry about it because I work with these guys all the time, which fortunately means they know I'm not a time waster. But it did make me smile. He says, I said, I felt like Del Boy stuck in the lift. He said, yeah, he said, don't go back in the lift today, will you? I went, I ain't even getting on the tail lift. I said, if it's not faults on, faults off, it ain't getting moved. But it's now 12 o'clock, I'm in Stratford. What am I job? I'll just get another job. I don't know. I don't care. I've got Telford in the morning, then it's the weekend, and then we're nearly done. And I'm free. Free to take care and take money. Well, it's been a bit of a bizarre one. So, finished the first one, which was the absolute nightmare Del Boy stuck in a lift job. And although I paid my zone charge and all that, and you're thinking I could scoop one out of the zone, I'm going to be competitive because my zone charge is paid. Once you've done like 6 hours of grief, you just don't want any more running around London. It's just more grief. And one pings up, and I was at Potter's Bar filling up, and it was from Slough to Slough. Needs a 7.5 tonne, 0.9 miles. So I went, yeah, okay, no problem, I've been there before. So I said, I can be in there, 3/4 an hour, lovely, see you then. Pulled in, goods are ready. Opened up the curtain, they went bop, bop, bop. Put it in the sat-nav, 7 minutes round the corner. It's quicker, it was quicker for me to pick up there and go to the drop-off point than it takes me when I get in my car in the morning to drive to the yard to pick the lorry up, and that's at the top of the road. I drove round the corner, been there before, on the flat, opened up the thing, bloke with the forklift went bop, 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 off it went. I think the entire job from beginning to end, Arthur, it's got to be the easiest job I've ever done. So I've gone from having one of the toughest jobs I've ever done to one of the easiest jobs I've ever done. It's almost like when he's shuffling the cards out. Well, we're going to give him that, but we'll give him that one as well, you know. Don't want to put him off too much, but and now of course, I mean, it's 2:30 on a Thursday afternoon. So inevitably this part of the M25 is at a standstill. Because I think this part of the M25, the only time it's not is when I pick up for Birmingham in the morning and I'm here about 4 o'clock in the morning, so I pick it up at 3:15. That's when it's not standstill. Otherwise I think it's standard, it's at standstill, but I don't care. I'm on my way home. And one silver lining on the the Stratford job, I'm left on board with 9 pallets. Actual pallets, but they're good ones, they're E-Power ones, the Euro type. And on my way home is a pallet place. They don't pay a fortune, I've got to be honest, it's not really worth it, like, you know. But at the end of the day, 9 decent pallets, money's money. I'm going to drop them off the way home, I'm going to show them where the pallets are, and I'm going to take care and take money. Way!